Vesta Angels Tarot, INC. This is going to be your read, your Vestascope, something like I call for your daily for July the 6th, 2022. Remember that readings never expire. So if it's not resonating with you right now, that's a good thing. That means it's something that is that will be happening at some point of time. Okay, so never feel like you don't have the answers. Never feel like any of the cards that I put on this table is not the answer for you, or, you know, didn't give you the answer that you need. You always have the answer within. You may not necessarily like the answer, okay, that you already know or know what to do. So therefore, a lot of people could be looking for other suggestions or other advice to help to persuade or to change already their answer from within, okay, or to change their mind, or to make it be a better answer for something that they already know, you know, that's the real answer or the truth. So your first card in the pool is to be assertive. That is the key. So you would need to look within and understand or see, you know, like, where do I need to be more assertive at? Where in my life and what position right now do I need to be a little bit more assertive? You know, that can be anything, really, you know. You know, that can be anything, really, you know. Sorry about that. I need to pull up this other phone so I can see y'all chat or messages. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't really want to say that I have a blank read or anything like that. I have some other personal readings that I need to do. So I want to save a lot of that energy for them. So I thought, let's just pull some oracle cards. Let that resonate with you. Maybe we'll talk about a couple of them. Maybe we won't. Okay. So the first one, like I said, is to be assertive. And you see she's holding a key there, but it's a mask. And, oh, that's a mask. I always see that as a key, but actually it's a mask that she is has taken down for her face, or from her face, this light of being here. And now you or somebody in your life, okay, in some type of position, is needing to be more comfortable, needing to be more assertive when it comes to you. Maybe some of you could be very dominant over or to this other person or situation. And hey, Reese, how are you? And, you know, like I said, you know, choose what is resonating with you. Everybody at some point of time, in some type of way, need to be more assertive. If you're looking for a job, right, you begin to want to be more assertive because you wanting to get something, you wanting to get started, you wanting to get that pay, right? So whatever you need to be more assertive in, then that's for you, right? Okay. I want one more from this deck, and then we're going to move to another deck. I just want to pull some cards, and then we'll go to another, whatever type of reading they make me do tomorrow. Okay. Take action. You see that? Now, as we already been talking about on this channel, Vedic Sidereal, the way that Mars is getting in a higher degrees in Aries, which is an action-oriented zodiac sign. It's a fire sign. So being assertive and taking action is very much that Mars in Aries. Now, these two cards, not only the planet being in its natural home of Aries, and this is what you, for a lot of us, are going to be more in tuned into being, okay? Especially if you've been very docile or very laid back, chilling, not being very assertive, and it don't matter about what. It could be maybe gardening. Hi, how are you? And it could be about job looking. It could be about anything, relationship, whatever is important for you in your life right now. Okay. So being assertive and taking action, it could be toward entrepreneurship, getting your business together. Like I said, job search, getting your records and things ready if you're applying for a college or school. Taking action toward getting, the kids' school clothes together, because that's about in another month or two for some people, some city, states, countries. Getting them, if they're going to be traveling out of state because they will be going to college, it's time to take action now, right? All right. So I think they say they got one more. There it is. Compromise. Okay, so some of you could be Libra or have it in your chart. So again, think to yourself, what do you need to be? Thank you, Reese. What do you need to compromise about? Is this somebody coming towards you that maybe you started dating? You're trying to see how is it working out, and maybe you haven't been really putting a little bit of effort into the situation because you're not really looking for a relationship, but you've been talking to somebody on the phone or something like that, right? Trying to get to know them. This also could be their energy. This could be yours. The cards are telling you to be a little bit more assertive, be a lot more open. And, something is asking for you to compromise. Now, the scales, when it comes to the Libra, it's about merchant or merchandise. It's not all the time about, oh, I love you more than you love me, and we need to get those scales balanced. It's more about you taking action, something that you're needing to be assertive about when it comes to how you receive money and how much you're paying out. So for some of you, this could be about your bills, balancing your bills. What do you need to do or be more assertive about taking action toward getting your home, situated? Robbing Peter to pay Paul, how they say, right? Now, it can also be about relationship or partnership. So some of you may be in some type of position where you are needing or being asked to compromise. Now, that don't necessarily have to mean about the whole relationship. It could be one particular situation that you and your partner, however that partner is to you, live in, boyfriend or whatever, same sex, dating somebody, that you may need to compromise, with that Mars energy in Aries, you could be coming across very aggressive. You could be coming across very dominant to this person, and because of that Mars energy, that may not necessarily be who you are, on an everyday basis. But because of that Mars energy, right, you're just coming across, I keep hearing, very dominant. So it's something that you said or may need to do, or something that you may need to say or participate in to really compromise a little bit. Okay. All right. Giving birth to an idea or physically giving birth. Bringing forth new and dynamic energy into this world. So yes, a lot of you have been in some type of cocoon or hermit stage, birthing or thinking of some type of idea or solution to your problem. Creating a baby, starting as entrepreneur. You're thinking of your ideas, trying to be more creative. You're really going through it right now because you're trying to pay your bills, do what you need to do for home, and then you're trying to also invest money into your business, because giving birth is not like just only giving birth to a child. Some of you, it could be some of you are in a partnership and one person wants a baby and the other person do not. I don't know how you can compromise on that unless it's about the timing. Well, maybe let's not try and get pregnant this year. Maybe let's have a baby next year. Or let's start working on a baby within 6 months, okay, in the middle of the year. Something like that, okay? It just depends. But giving birth is something that you are needing to compromise to be little more assertive and take action into bringing it out, bringing it forth, okay? Your new and dynamic energy that you have been conserving, that you have been saving for the right person, for the right situation, for that right job, okay? Thank you so much, Reese, because I'm channeling right now, so I can't really see those messages. Dwelling in the truth. So I stand in the light of truth. Yes, you do. Now, this can be coming from an argument, some type of disagreement where that you are, you're standing 10 toes down in your truth. Or maybe you really feel like it's your truth and that's what you're standing by. Okay. Hi, Blossom the Great. You needing clarity? Ghost Warrior in here. Hey, Ghost Warrior. Okay, so dwelling in the truth. So this can be from a past situation and you're still standing in your truth right now. This also could be an upcoming situation for you, okay, where that some of you may need to speak the truth, and that will be you giving birth, okay, by standing now in that light, right? Bringing forth that energy like, you know what? I'm not finna keep compromising with people, not really speaking on what I feel, you know, because I always say what you mean and mean what you say. And that's how I roll every day. I always been like that as a child. I never really hold back. And, you know, people call me the black sheep of the family because I always been like that, right? I don't really hold my tongue. I like things black or white. I don't like to be in the middle. I don't like to procrastinate. I like for us to get to the truth, say what's, you know, put it out there and let's get through with it. Some people like to compromise within and not really speak what they want to say. And that tends to hold on to feelings, emotions, hurt, bitterness, and everything like that, right? So some of you may have to give birth to speak a truth or to continue to stay in your truth. But at some type of way, you may need to compromise. Maybe you don't need to say your total truth or something that you may need to say right now. It could be a sense of timing, okay? Maybe you just don't need to say it right now, right? But don't hold it in. So I'm going to clarify that compromise because it can really be a whole bunch of different stuff. But continue to stand in your light of truth. You know, keep that sense of lightness within you and about you. Don't let nobody make you keep compromising. If you don't want to, you don't want to. Whatever you don't want to is about. Okay? But I do see you're taking the mask off, though. Somebody is about to reveal the light of truth. What is this? Trust and thrive forward. A stag always will continue to have energy. It's something that you need to trust within yourself. The light within you is the truth. It's trust. So are you needing to try to trust a situation or a person, okay, before you put fully your whole action into it and move forward? You know, if this is dating, maybe you could say, hey, I could see you once or twice a week, but that person want to see you almost every day. That's a sense of compromise. 7 days in a week. So maybe, you know, they want to really be up under you because they feel you of the energy of giving birth. You know, anytime that you are always in your light, you draw people into you. All the time, they're not going to be a very good energy. Okay, so you really have to use your discernment, because I see a lot of trust and still being able to push forward. Okay, so some of you are not feeling the energy or having the energy right now, but that Mars is going to give you that energy. Really, it is. Honor their inner knowing. So this is like the high priestess here. Honor your inner knowing. And I really want you to really look at the cards. Take in the picture, the artwork, what it's saying to you. I don't all the time have to keep throwing out tarot. Oracle cards will give you a deeper sense of meaning. Okay, it could be 2 or 3 words on these cards, and it speaks volumes. Read between the lines. The medicine mother. You are your own medicine. Your truth is your medicine. Medicine is a form or a word that means to help to heal, right? We take medicine to try to cure something or to try and heal an ailment. But you are your own medicine mother, okay? So you must always continue to honor your inner knowing. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, you already know. You already know what to do. You already know the answer. Okay. Hi, Miss Tiffany Turner. How are you? That's why, yes, continue to trust that you are or have the inner knowing and thrive to take action and move forward as being assertive. Okay. The shaman, it's a lot of ancestors here on this table right now. The owl speaks to the eyes of the soul. The owl is wisdom, is insight. Okay. It's knowledge. Some of you, this is your past life where that you were a shaman or some type of priestess, a life path oracle. So trust in higher forces. Some of you got to walk the walk as you continue to talk the talk. Are you really doing the practice of your prayer? Are you really doing the practice of your mantras? Okay. Are you doing your yoga? Are you doing your exercises? Are you doing what you know that you need to do? As a 360, right? As a circle, as a sense of well-being. Are you doing all of the things that you need to do to put you in the place that you need to be? Are you being assertive? Are you taking action? Are you truly having trust in a higher force, but you just act like you do? You just speak and talk like you do believe in it. But are you truly practicing it? These are 2 very strong energies here. Okay. In this lifetime, in another. A medicine mother and the shaman. Yes. These would be the 2 as look at there. As a divine feminine and as a divine masculine energy. Okay. In past life and in now, where the tribe, the family will go to these 2 people here for healing and for spiritual or some type as of advice, right? Mm-hmm. You couldn't get married in a tribe without the blessing of the shaman. The shaman here is kind of like the hierophant. Mm-hmm. The shaman of your tribe, of your community, had to approve your marriage, had to approve you moving away or out of their community, right? Or out of the land. You had to get permission from the shaman to do anything. The leader of the community, okay, of the whole tribe. Also the medicine mother, right? You would go to her for blessings, for to receive omens, for healing, for potions, for also for food. She would take care of the women who would be giving birth. Thank you, angels. Right? Okay. So I really feel that a lot of you have this still as a past life, as how you really operate right now. So you don't take no bull crap from anybody, because you are a medicine mother. You are a shaman. You're all knowing. So this is why they're having me to ask you, are you fully putting the practices in? Like, y'all know that this is what I do here, right? But I don't really go full force or put a lot of assertiveness or action into becoming the level of a high priestess or shaman. I could, but sometimes I really feel like I don't want to take it to that level. I can learn how to do potions and medicines, and I can really, go full force into this because I already have this spiritual anointment or a gift, because I don't really need these cards to give y'all messages. I do it for a sense of pictorial, okay? Because I come from medicine mother, I come from internal knowing, and they just give me the messages. But a lot of you can or want to be in this type of energy, but what is holding you back? I feel that a lot of you've been really compromising a long period of time of your life by whatever type of relationship you keep getting into, or long-term relationships that you keep getting into, and this person is hindering your you trusting in higher forces. Okay, the shield maiden, make plans and focus. This can also be like a page of swords or a knight. So it's telling you to trust in higher forces, continue to make the plans, focus, okay? Depend on your inner knowing as you take action and be assertive and trust, okay? And thrive and move forward. I want to put something quickly down on compromising, and I'm purposely not trying to look at the bottom of the deck because it'll make me keep being on here longer. Give me something on this, be assertive. Be assertive is exhaustion in reverse. So you see how the cards are coming out. What I'm talking about, they're going to keep giving me cards to back up what I'm saying. Okay, you're exhausted, or you was exhausted, but now is the time to get up, to get moving, to be assertive, to trust. Okay, honor your inner knowing about you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. That's what I keep hearing, but you're not doing it. You're not trusting all the way to do it. You're not fully thriving forward, okay, in this healing process, standing in your truth, being the light of your truth, not letting anybody to dim your light, okay? You already know better than that as a medicine mother and a shaman, not to keep letting people to dim your light. That's why they're around you in the first place, because you are the light. And the more they keep being around you, they're going to keep sucking all your energy off. So your history here as the shaman is saying that you know better than that. You've been seen and you've been know that, but you still compromising, right? But the exhaustion is that this is not a time to be tired. Okay, it's time to make plans and to focus while you do have this energy of Aries and Mars. Mars and Aries. Okay. Let me put something over here. And I'm just using most of my oracle cards. If it's resonating with you, that you know, or something you've been thinking about, okay, that you need to make plans and you need to focus more, you already knew that. It didn't take me to have to throw that card out for you. You already know that. You already know that. But are you being assertive enough to continue to sit down, make the plan, all right, see what maybe you need to compromise in or about or with who, and focus and get it done or get it started. Your next one is chaos in reverse, the tornado. Your mind is in chaos. Also could be your home. A lot of you don't keep your home like that, but your home is in chaos right now. Can be clutter, clothes, dishes. Okay. Blossom, you say get out your business. Okay. I got clothes. I love washing clothes because I like the smell of it, right? But I hate folding up clothes. I tell you. So the only thing I got for as that, is folding up clothes. Other than that, my living room area pretty much stay clean. I just have to keep sweeping and mopping. We don't do a lot of dishes here. For me, it's a lot of coffee cups and stuff like that. But you get what I'm saying, right? Something in your home or your environment also can be your mind that you are now needing to trust in your plan that you have for yourself right now. Because when your mind is in chaos, everything around you is going to be in chaos, right? If your mind is clear and with clarity, your environment, your area, your home is in clarity. People in your life that is giving you chaos, some of you are making a plan or will be making a plan and focusing more on yourself, and you're going to cut that off. And whatever conversation that some of you may have or do, when you get that clarity, you already going to know the next plan that you need to trust in, right? To be assertive and follow through with it. You can't keep wavering in once you make a plan, okay, for yourself or for your home or situation, not to follow through with it. Now we have the moon. Some of you could be Cancer, Leo, not only as a sun sign, but as a moon, okay, or an ascendant. The moon in reverse also, a lot of y'all credit needs to get worked on. The moon is your credit, your line of credit. You're getting it at a better place, okay? You're making plans, going through with credit repair people or writing those letters, okay, to those 3 people, especially if you're in United States. Over in Europe, they don't go through all that. They don't go through all that credit score and all that stuff like that, what we have to deal with, okay, in United States. But somebody here is trusting in a higher force that the plan that they are executing and mapping out for themselves, they're going to start trusting more in a higher force right now and will be trusting and thriving forward. And somebody here is about to start putting it into action. How much you are willing to compromise is going to can be a person in your life that you're not going to keep putting a lot more effort into it. Okay, because you're in the process of giving birth. Everything that you have been working on and doing, that what is, have made you exhausted. But now it's time to give birth to that idea, to that situation. Also could be making a plan to finally move, to leave a chaotic type of neighborhood, city, or state, But I feel that a lot of you have been through this sense of chaos. Now, this could be last year. It could have been a couple of years ago, a previous relationship from 5 years ago. But now you're at the tail end of the shaman and the medicine mother, where that you have the backing of your ancestors here. And please don't say, well, I don't have Indian in my ancestry. Yes, you do. We all do. We're talking about thousands of years ago. You didn't know now one of those people, okay? But they're in your lineage. They're in your lineage. You can't control who slept with who over 1,500 years ago and made your ancestry and your line of heritage. Just because you feel that you are one race right now, your race started from right now back 500,000 some years ago, ma'am or sir. Okay? And we all have a sense of a medicine mother or shaman. It don't matter what religious denomination you believe in. Why? Because we as a tribe, as a community, as different nationalities, everybody was scattered all around the world. Yes. All right. Some of you need to fix this relationship with your mother. Listening in reverse. Not really wanting to hear what your ancestors here, because they sitting strong on my table here today. It made me want to have to light some sage going on here. Okay. Because my ancestors or these cards don't come out too much. And y'all know I just mailed off my heritage DNA kit. I just mailed it off today. So when it comes back in the mail, I'm going to share with y'all what percentage of different nationalities I am. So we got listening in reverse, but you're just hearing me. You're not listening. Those are two different words. Okay? I need you to listen, not just to hear me, but to listen. You also are not really listening to your feelings and emotions. You're not listening or seeing the illusions that also can be around you right now. You know, Neptune, you would need to look in your chart and see what Neptune is. Because Neptune is a planet where it makes you feel like you want to escape. So you drown yourself in music and liquor and intimacy or sex connections. It could be food, you know. I'm just going to eat this whole thing of ice cream and eat this back to back to back to back to back as a sense of avoiding and listening to my intuition and my feelings and my emotions, because I'm not really trusting in my inner knowing. So I'm going to mask. Oh, thank you, angels. Okay. I'm going to mask this with food. I'm going to drown it out in music. You know, I'm going to hook up with this person to get some type of level of comfort or intimacy. But I don't really want to be emotionally involved. I just want the intimacy part of it. You know, when Neptune comes around too, you stay in a dreamy state. You keep dreaming of, I want this, I want that, I want to be married. I see myself with this amount of money, with this business, these many followers and this and that. But are you doing the actual work, being assertiveness and taking action to physically get you to that point? You can't just keep dreaming about it. Not when these doors and your ancestors are backing you up saying, trust in us, trust in your higher forces. Some of you can testify, okay, that you didn't know how you was going to get the money to pay the bill. Then somehow, some way, something comes through for you and you have a money or a situation that gets done for you. But you still don't trust in a higher force. Now, it don't matter what religious denomination you believe in. I'm not here to change anybody's religion. Okay. But what is that? Mastery again. Another sense of shaman or I'm hearing bishop. So some of you could be Baptist or Christian. You know, but mastery is getting control of oneself. You are the master or mastery of your shell. Your shell has to do what you tell it to do. Your shell only of a body, okay, only operates on what you feed it, what you give it as information, physicality wise. You know, if you're not exercising, then you're going to be stiff, right? So your body only gives you on what you give it as a mastery. That's how it performs. So if you want to be a very business like-minded person, then you have to feed your brain the information. Your spirit and soul here on this table got the inner knowing part down. You don't need to worry about that. But far as the physicality of being in this world, Okay, you need to get up, get going, and get started. Okay, and to execute your plans and truly focus, because some of you are learning a new skill here, or you will be learning some type of new mastery of a skill. So that can be through information. It could be physically, like you're taking on some type of class. You also are really now separating yourself from people, okay, dwelling in your truth of insight and wisdom here. Because that card also is kind of like a shaman. All right, so we have guidance. Some of you, yes, you continue to listen to tarot, watch tarot, also to get readings, but some of you are mastering tarot. So it could be a tarot class that you're creating or thought about creating, but you just haven't focused long enough to get it done and to write it out. Okay, I guess they talking to me. You know, but a lot of you are paying more attention to tarot now for guidance. If that's what your spirit and soul is guiding you to, it's nothing wrong with that. Now, I don't feel that all of you are, you know, totally so dependent on what these oracle cards or tarot cards information give you, right? But it helps you with your suggestion of focusing more and making a decision for yourself, because you already have inner knowing. Rest. So you've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. Yeah, some of you are very exhausted, but some of you are burning or will be burning the night light, okay? Because you are very or will be very determined to get something accomplished or done. Make a wish, unicorn. Some of you could be Capricorn. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Something that you have been working on, mastery. That door of opportunity soon will be opening for you. But I don't feel that a lot of you are focusing enough time, energy, or effort into or about it. Okay, you are protected, you and your loved ones right now. So exactly like I said, you know, if you're not really trusting in a higher force, but you're steady doing prayers, but you're not trusting that your prayer will come into manifestation or fruition, then you're not really listening, okay, and agreeing with your own soul and spirit and your higher sense of mastery, whoever you feel is the master of your life when it comes to your religion or spirituality. Okay, so mother healing in reverse. A lot of us as mothers, or even whether you're single or married, okay, whether your children are grown or not here with you anymore, because I know I have a daughter also that's passed away, but I'm still a mother, even though I've lost one child, right? It's still a lot of stuff as mother healing that divine feminines need to listen to their intuition. Always. Don't let anybody, okay, stop you from listening to your intuition, especially as a mother. Your intuition is really what helps to make this world go round here. The intuition from a mother, the divine feminine energy. Okay, it's still some things too that you pray for or try and understand what is the truth between you and your mother, whether she's still here or not. Even you as a mother, you always want to protect your child or your children, or have some level of protection over them, you know. But for some of you, I'm hearing, you know, that child is growing up or grew up. But I'm hearing some of y'all just want this child to master their intuition. So they could be another divine feminine here. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So some of you, you know, maybe your mom is not here anymore, and that was your consultation with the expert, right? You would always go to your mother. Some of you, even as being a mother yourself, You're wanting this child to come to you for advice, but you may not have the advice or be able to actually help. And it can be a sister or a brother, okay, a niece, a nephew. You're trying to protect this person as much as you can, but you're tired, okay? So some of you may need to contact someone with expertise, especially if it's about their mental health. Because with this Mars in Aries, mental health is going to be a very huge focus. A lot of people are not going to be able to handle this Mars in Aries energy. As you can see, that it was a mass shooting, right, in Highland Park. What did I tell y'all the other day about this Mars going into Aries? Mars is a planet of war. It's a warrior planet. It's an action energy, okay? And everybody's action is not going to be the correct or the best action, especially when it comes to problems with their mental stability, okay? So outrage, bitterness, hate, violence, all of that is Mars. That's why I kept putting them readings out, okay? Trying to warn y'all to watch your area, where you're at, where your children is at, okay? Because people are flipping out, right? Really with this Mars in Aries energy. And then it's going to break down to the senses of where is Mars, where is Rahu in each individual's person's chart that is affecting them even more to want to do a mass shooting. Obviously, Rahu and Mars, okay, is in somebody's 8th house, which is Scorpio. To want to cause death to somebody in the 8th or 12th. And this is why a lot of people are playing out this action of mass shootings and things like that, harm to other people, thinking that they are a warrior, acting out actions as a warrior, okay? Mars also is like a soldier, okay? All of that is masculine energy. Now, they don't have to be a man, okay? Everybody has masculine and feminine energy within them, yin and yang. But the over dominance of the masculine energy also can be taken over a female, divine feminine, and also masculines here. So it's not like, oh, okay, I'm safe because the other person is a woman. No, that don't mean that. Okay, so if you already have seen some type of stuff that's not sitting very well with you, you need to contact an expert, okay, to have even yourself or somebody that you love or know get some help, awareness. It also could be your own child here with the mother holding a baby here. And I got children in this one, and I got a baby here, and then giving birth. Okay, so some of you, your child or children may need to contact an expert for them. Can also be they're not getting enough rest, or they're overexerting themselves in their mind, not understanding their own awareness. Okay, so it's going to be different for everybody. So now we have sacrifice in reverse. If you have not gotten over your mother's passing and it's still very deeply affecting you in some type of way, somebody here needs to talk to an expert. Okay. It also could be the same thing that you will not forgive your mother if she's here now, or if she's not here, you've not healed totally over, the situation between you and your mother. Intuition in reverse. not listening to your intuition. What is this going on? Ain't nothing. Well, Jupiter is in Pisces, but it's not moving until July the 28th. How many minutes I'm at right now? 44. All right. Whatever oracle card is speaking to you, that's why I'm just putting it out here, okay? It don't have to be a tarot reading. Angel of past life. If I say that and it resonates with you, because you already been in your intuition and in your mind thinking of past life instances, okay, you could have astral travel in your dreams, okay? Past issues. Why did I say past life? Some of you are really wanting to get in touch of what your past life was, okay? So let me put one more. Thank you, Angel. And Angel of Adventure, this is like the Ace of Wands. Taking action. Past life cards. All right, here we go. If something is asking you to clear the air with somebody from your past, it could be a lover, friend, family member, okay? You haven't been listening to your intuition to get this cleared up. Some of you may need counseling or to talk to a mediator here, but you need to get through these past issues because you're slacking on your future adventure, okay? It's some type of opportunity that's coming towards you that you may not be aware of here. And you've been thinking about it. You've been making a wish on it. But you haven't been putting a lot of effort into it. Okay? Or if you did, you stopped. Because you got exhausted. So now you're taking a rest. But now it's telling you it's time to get back into it. So it can be, you know, like I said the other day, the alignment of all the planets in its natural home. The moon in Cancer. Venus in Taurus. Mars in Aries. Mercury in Gemini. What else was it? Jupiter in Pisces, right? All of those planets was in its natural home, lining up for you to take action and to be assertive for some type of wish fulfillment, to help you get through or to clear up some type of past issues. For some of you, it could have been your line of credit. It could have been a door of opportunity for you to heal something with your mother. From spirit realm, through prayers, okay? Through telepathic, a healing with your children or a child. To speak a truth. To be able to compromise. And it also could be somebody that failed that door of opportunity with you, right? Monk or nun. More intuitive cards. Some of you, yeah. This is the challenge for some of you. Your past issues, but I said past life. That's why I started pulling the past life card. Okay. Your past issues is that, you know, you are very religious for whatever religious denomination you believe in. That's your baseline. And a lot of you want to be more into or listen more to your inner knowing because as a past life, you were a monk or a nun. And you're coming more into learning that, thank you, angels, okay, by dwelling in your truth, that you used to have to stand in the light of truth, right? By being a monk or a nun in your past life, and you already have this sense of awareness. Why? Because anything that happened in our past life is built into our spirit, our intuition, our soul. This is why the readings or tarot or things like that, spiritual guidance, suggestions, advice, resonates with you. That's why it clicks with you. That's why you have a sense of understanding, a sense of inner knowing, awareness. For some of you, you also are an expert, the same type of stuff that I'm doing right now, right? You have already mastered this as a past life experience. Hey, Amel. But you're having some issues right now, okay? Or you're realizing in your truth now that as past issues came from you not listening to your intuition. But it's spiritually, whatever religious denomination you are, is built in with you in your spirit and your soul by being a monk or a nun in your previous life. So your past issue was you didn't listen to your intuition. So that led you to the problems or situations that you are dealing with now, that you're having to compromise with now, or with the person now, because your intuition told you no. Your spirit, your own spiritual guidance as being a monk or a nun in your past life already told you what to do, but you ignored it. You didn't want to sacrifice a person or a situation for your own healing and happiness. See, this rainbow coming into your crown chakra here is like a, and I'm not trying to make you Christian or Baptist or anything, okay? I'm just speaking words. People who are very intuitive, you get where I'm coming from, right? This rainbow here is like a sense of spiritual or anointment or adornment to you and your crown chakra, which is blessings, prosperity, anointment. Again, you see her hands? Thank you, angels, okay? You see that? What card just came out? The same set of hands, okay? This is built within you, but it's also teaching you that you can't keep sacrificing yourself, or you're going to be back to past issues again. You got to keep trusting and thriving forward here. This is why you always keep getting protection cards, because of this. Once you are one of these, this anointment never leaves you. You always will be covered. Yes? This card came in reverse. The summon. Summon in your magical power, okay, on how you can make a wish, like manifest, and it does come to you. Again, the hands, hasta, in Vedic sidereal. The hands, hasta, I believe is Virgo or 6th house. The amount of work or service that you put or keep giving to people. Are you going to keep sacrificing yourself that you're not getting anything in return? I'm going to pull you another. I already knew I was a monk or a nun in past life, in one of my past life. And then in another one, I really feel tribal or shaman, high priestess, and also Egyptian. I also resonate with the past life of, oh, thank you, Tiffany Turner, Chinese. Because for me to be this color here, I got a whole bunch of Chinese art all around my house. I got Buddhas and stuff everywhere. And I'm this color. So something that's coming through me as a past ancestral, as our inner knowing, that I'm picking up artifacts or intuitive nudges or something that I'm being drawn to as a past life, where that culture, those paintings, those statues, that artwork is drawing to me for some type of reason. You understand? It's familiarity. Persecution Oh, they look at there. The medicine man or woman. What is going on with this medicine? Okay, I'm not angry. I'm not angry, source. Yeah, you know I just talk like that. Okay. Wisdom. Who is in this channel? Somebody is in my energy on this chat or something like that, where these cards keep coming out. Okay. Yes. Somebody is in my energy right now with these cards. These cards are coming out because it's speaking to somebody here. Now, I don't know if they're in here right now. I don't know if they'll be watching it or scroll by, so happen to click on it. Because that be your intuitive nudges, right? Because a lot of y'all don't watch me anyway. You're not my loyal subscribers. But I do thank you for stopping by, okay? Because you intuitively been told that Vesta is going to pull this and you need to hear something that I needed to say. And yes, I do give long readings, but I teach y'all. I just don't say, yeah, your boyfriend coming back and he still love you, girl. No, I'm beyond that. I'm here with the medicine man and medicine woman. That's our level over here at Vesta Angels. And my other subscribers will, you know, they'll put in the text that yes, we be getting knowledge over here. Okay. So medicine man or medicine woman again, it's coming out. Okay. Love you too, Ghost Warrior. And you already know there's some angels throwing this out. Because why? It's already on the table. You know, I've been past where the stuff be freaking me out. Okay. I've been on YouTube about 5 years now. Some of y'all don't even know who I am. But I've been here. Been doing this. Okay. You see that? So if the cards and you see me shuffling and they flying out, okay, so somebody need to acknowledge through their intuition and their wisdom, their insight, a sense of mastery, that the problems you're having now is because you don't truly believe in a higher force. You don't really truly go with your intuition. Is telling you as an inner knowing. You don't heal yourself like you know that you can. I know one of our loyal subscribers that's in the chat now is Life Path Oracle. She makes somewhat of medicine, but like herbs and I don't want to say potions, like she's some type of witch doctor. But you know what? If she wanted to and create and get into her inner knowing, she probably will be this. Because it's probably in her past life. That's why it comes naturally to her. Okay. You see the dream catcher, the thing right there too? Some of you had to escape a situation in your past life from persecution. As you being intuitive. Because y'all know back in the day, I would be hung right now because I get channeled messages and I'm messing with these cards. But that's the thing that society put a black label on. The cards don't do nothing without me. This is a piece of paper. You understand? It comes from you being this as a spirit. It don't come from, oh, you messing with tarot, so you doing black magic. No, I'm already this anyway. We all are, because we're spiritual beings living a human experience. So yes, you're a spiritual soul. Your spirit and soul can only live on this earth in this shell. Without this shell, your spirit, your soul can't live here on earth. So people keep forgetting that you are a spiritual being first, living a human experience. That's why you keep going through issues. But the more you keep listening to your intuition, okay, exuding and practicing mastery, what you already know intuitively, you understand, and that you're protected, your manifestations will be easier. This is a lot of strong energy when it comes to monk and nuns and shaman and medicine mother and wisdom. We already got, look at there, look at there, look at there. We got unicorns coming out twice. But all my followers, they used to seeing this because they know my card is gonna come out. Like, so you told yourself this morning to get back into shaman. What? No. Well, Reese, this and you were the first one here today. So yeah. Some you need to start sacrificing. It can be yourself and lack of wisdom of what you know, and you're not executing it. You know, it can be, yes, even though this is a past life card. Thank you, angels. Okay. You don't want to feel or be persecuted by people or family members or a lover in this present sense. Okay. Who wants to be persecuted because really you are this? You know? And it can be from fruit, vegetable, juices that you get in the kitchen and you make some type of potion or concoction of a cleanser for yourself. You know how to put some ingredients together for skincare. You know, y'all know I make my own lip gloss. You know, all of that is this. You put stuff together, right, to do a hair mask. You don't necessarily, a lot of you have to go to a store and buy a physical product. A lot of you are a medicine man or a medicine woman. You also try to heal relationships. You heal yourself. You take shelter. You understand with awareness through your third eye. Okay. You see, a lot of y'all on my channel right now, you see with your third eye. You stop looking at this world and or people with just your regular two eyes. You've been stopped doing that. And once your third eye is open, baby, it's open. Ain't no closing it. So stop letting people, okay, or you're fearing persecution because I don't want to look through my third eye anymore. I want to be back regular. No, I'm sorry. You can't. You can't, baby. You know? And again, past life cards, this is why you had to escape persecution, okay, the last lifetime, because you realized who the F you were. You don't let no man, boyfriend or girlfriend or family member, right, stop you from your wisdom. And y'all know that's really why I don't be in relationships right now. Because if I was to date somebody and they see that I do this and I'm all knowing, I can already kind of read them. You know what I mean? And not by physically pulling cards. I can. But my intuitive strength is so strong, I don't need to go around pulling cards on people. It comes to me like that. Because I allow and understand my sense of protection, that I trust my intuitive sense. Because it's going to come out naturally, right? If you keep trying to persecute your own self and hide your own sense of wisdom, this is why you're having so much problems in this world right now. In relationships, in jobs, not heeding your call with self-employment, all of that stuff. You're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself. I don't want to pull no more of these. We're going to be on that all day. All right. It's at 1 hour and 8 minutes. This was fun. It's very intuitive. And y'all know I really didn't even break the ice and really break this down. I really be trying to kind of rush because I don't want to keep YouTubers on here, you know, 2 or 3 hours listening to a message and stuff like that. But I really be so involved about getting you to see your light, for you to understand who you are, what you were, what you still are, why you feel the way you do, why you look at people the way you do, why you move the way you do. And everybody, persecution is not going to like it. But are you going to be a person that keeps persecuting yourself to fit in with everybody else? Or are you going to be who you are, what you're made of? You know, your wisdom here. Journey in reverse. So some of you are not journey in reverse. Where are you not going? Where did you change your mind? Okay, some of you are supposed to be moving or leaving a relationship. Okay, whether it's a mindset, mentality, or physically. Okay, could also be travel in the next couple of days. So maybe you just still at home. Message of concern. Self-love. Yeah. Hey, wild child. Message of concern. Some of you are waiting on information to see if you're going out of town. Also can be if somebody will be traveling back to you. You already know the answer. You already know the answer here. Wealthy man. Ooh, he got a brother. No, I'm just playing. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, somebody that has maybe separated from you, or you know, is this a concerning message for you? Wisdom. Should I still be with this man or masculine energy? They do have potential. Maybe this person wants to travel towards you and you're waiting for a message of concern. Maybe they left or y'all separated some type of way and they have changed their career or obtained some type of certificate. You know, the high priestess and the medicine man or shaman is pretty much almost the same thing. So this could be what, or the type of person that you intuitively attract to, or somebody that has this in them also attracts to you. So it can be also some type of connection here with somebody for as spiritual, right? Surrender, defensiveness. So don't argue with nobody, okay? Somebody may come towards you with a message. Hear them out and then offer a non-defensive answer. Okay, so somebody may come and get on your nerves or trigger you and say something out the way. Don't respond as being defensive, anger, bitterness, outrage, loud, you know, because that's Mars. Okay, so make sure you try and control that, right? Now, with all this medicine man and medicine woman also, surrender the passion. And also can be, you know, this is a healing point or a healing standpoint for you right now in your life. And it has been building up and building up and building up within you, realizing who you are as a person intuitively. Because my intuitive message every day gets stronger and stronger. I am nowhere like how I used to be when I first started on a table here 5 years ago. Because it's becoming clearer to me. It's becoming clearer to me. Intuitive, high priestess, medicine woman, right? Is that Stagner? Not paying attention to your dreams. Also, some of you are telepathic. If they throw out one more tribe card, somebody is cutting off telepathic information. Can be between you and this masculine. Okay, somebody is shutting down, getting energy from them, you know, coming within their light. You know, I call them energy vampires. You really need to remember that word. People will come around you as being the white light, a high vibration, a high frequency, because they don't live their life like that. And for order for them to get recharged, they'll come around you. And you'll notice that when that person leave, when that group of people leave, when those friends leave, the person you call a best friend, all of that bullshit, right? When they leave you, you feel drained. You feel exhausted. You feel tired. You want to lay down. You don't feel good. Your head hurt. You got a headache. Your stomach hurt. All of that because they've been over there sucking your, not literally, okay? They've been taking your energy. Because the dark always want to receive some of that white light. But they don't want to do the work to change. Again, family and tribe. You know, this can be some type of relationship where that, because this is here again. Medicine man, medicine woman. This is somebody you're connected to. Message of concern. Either you don't know this person yet and they're on their journey towards you, because the call of the tribe is very strong here, where that some of y'all may stay on the other side of the world, or however the case may be. Okay, some of you already may know this person, but whoever this is or whatever this is a past life union here. That both of you, since you were young, in another spiritual realm, another time, past life, however you want to say it, this was you, but now this is you. You see the young and the older version, the wisdom, the owl here. You started out as learning, okay, how to be or to become, being trained to be you know, a shaman, right? I really think you're born like that, or they pick or choose, I forgot, you know, by birth, who is going to be the next shaman. I know with Chinese or Japanese, whoever the next emperor will be, the spiritual guidance or the people who over the emperor to take care of the emperor, they will travel to wherever their intuition or intuitive nudges will say that next emperor as a baby is being born. They will travel their journey, okay, and they will go and get that child and bring them back to the kingdom, okay, palace, or whatever you want to call it, and finish raising that child up. They don't even know that baby, okay, and they'll sit there and tell their mama, like, hey, we've been intuitively guided. Y'all can research it. I'm telling you the truth. That we've been intuitively guided that your child you just had is the next shaman. That person is the next high priestess. This is the next emperor to our region, to our country. And the mama like, what? You know, and they would take that child from her. Child will. Sometimes I guess they let the mama come too. I don't know. But that's the truth. So somehow, past life into now, is this a coming back together? But somebody is scared to fulfill or to start the journey. You understand? To come back to you, to reunite with you, whether you know this person or not. This is a union. This is a tribal union. This also could be fear of persecution from society, okay, or a fear of persecution. Maybe your tribe person is married, maybe you're married, but intuitively you are seeking and wanting a message of concern. This is why your dream card, see, I knew they were gonna keep me channeling. This is why your dream card is in reverse. You see how she's laying on the lion? Like, no matter what lifetime, okay, we can always speak to each other in dreams, telepathic, because we got that type of pull, okay, because this is what we are, okay. Wisdom, insight, knowledge. Somebody is deciding to take a rest from this union, not moving forward. The moon card again in reverse, not listening to their intuition, or is not wanting to express their feelings and emotions. Starting also to see the illusion of persecution of why they are keeping their self from you, or you keeping yourself from them. This is why the Stag card, needing to trust and to thrive forward, to be assertive and to come towards you, or you toward them. Both of you know that you are spiritually protected because of who you are. Okay, you've already mastered this. That's why you sitting and chilling like that, like you know, doing the yoga stuff there, humming. But you know, it's saying to surrender to your passion, though, right? Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or the activation to ignite your passion and let it flow. Some of you are craving this person for intimacy and or birth. I guess you're supposed to have a baby with this person. You're sitting and waiting. You want to give birth to your passion, but you're scared. Because you came so far of mastering and, you know, like recertifying yourself and trusting higher forces and watching, you know, not to let people hurt you again. You know, it's like I came so far. Awareness. I got my third eye open on you, you know. And since I'm in the sense of mastery of oneself, I can't let anything like undo that. Right? So that could be your truth. And I have to stand in the light of my truth. So I'm feeling like I don't want to really listen to you anymore. Or not listening to my intuitive nudges or insight or wisdom. But as a lifetime, we got to, you know, do what we must do so that we don't redo past issues again. Okay, how much are you willing to compromise? Because some of you saying, I don't want to take action toward this, toward that person, toward that situation, because I'm through with it. I learned my lesson. I learned it in my past life, and I had to relearn it again. Okay, so now, you know, I'm being torn between my intuition and reality here on earth, because I can get persecuted all different type of ways, right? And that's a false, that's really true, because all of us can't really live the way we want to. We can't really express our truth the way that we should be able to, because in some form we're going to get persecuted, you know. So, you know, you be defensive as a sense of protection. Some of you, you know, this could have been your child's father in the past life, because all these tribe cards keep coming up. Okay, and you were separated through persecution. Maybe they didn't kill you, but they killed your mate. Okay, because they found out that y'all was wizards, that you were shaman, that you were high priestess. So, okay, you were persecuted. Persecute to either be separated or physically, right? So it's kind of like you tend to watch your intuition, who you tell, what you know, how you know it, okay? Because you get a lot of insight and wisdom here. You know how to do this. You know how to do that. You know, you have intuitive dreams about your family and your tribe here. You also could be learning intuitively. It's time to find out information about your tribe. Where physically do you come from? What region? What area? What country? Like I told y'all the other day, I just did my ancestry DNA test, right? So, your angels are saying here, call on them for more insight and guidance if you need, but you haven't been summoning, okay, or invoking or asking for help through ancestry, through your tribe, through your religion, through your prayers or manifestation, because you're not really trusting or feeling that it's going to come true. So you're not really, you're just living in the chaos in your mind and in your surroundings here. You're getting more of an urge to stop being so tired because you're wanting to do something about it now. You're about to take action regarding something, somebody, whatever it is for you, right? So you're starting or will be making plans and focusing now more on what you want to do. Whether it's a relationship, a job, career, self-employment, whatever. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here because we've been on the phone. We've been on here for a while. I hope everybody enjoyed just the oracle pool. If you want to do that again, just let me know. Okay. You understand the meaning of your dream? Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a personal reading I need to do. So I need to reset my mind. Okay. Clear my energy so I can do this person's personal reading and get it sent to their email for them. Oh, sending love and light to you too, Ghost Warrior. Thank y'all so much. I'm sorry I kept y'all on here so long. Okay. They told me to look at the bottom of the deck. Take your mask off. Yep, that's what you're doing. Not fearing persecution. Okay. Also executing that, you know what? I can go or do this type of certificate. I do want to learn this type of job or schooling or something like that. Because you see the ballerina shoes. She becomes another person when she dances. It's a form of, like I told you, Neptune in a dreamy place. But behind that mask, she's still confused, right? So she uses dance and the mask as a way to hide her feelings, as a way or a sense to escape. But now she's taken her mask off, right? So that she can see her truth. And people, don't care about the fear of persecution. Well, she ain't ugly or nothing, so I don't know why she ain't want to take a mask off. See me for who I am and what I am. I've been persecuted before. Hey, that's nothing new. But I can't ignore that I'm this though. Okay? Because I can't ignore wisdom. Because in the long run, that has a more sense of something that you may have to answer for. If you are a nun or a monk in past life, and you're not practicing your medicine, so to say, then that's a life lesson that you're refusing to execute, to master, because it ain't left you. You just not wanting to show it to the world. You're not willing to stand 10 toes down in it. Okay, you're trying to hide it because you don't want to hear people's opinions and all this stuff. I'm quick to tell somebody, I give out spiritual advice. Look, again, with the tribal, what is up with the tribal stuff? Is there something going on in a tribal area? You know how they have, what you call it? Native land. Is there something going on somewhere? Because all of this stuff, again, with the feathers. Some of you are going to get a message. Yes, the border of Spain. What's going on in Spain? I don't know what it is about the feathers today. It's a lot of feathers. It's a lot of tribal stuff coming out today. Y'all know I don't really get a lot of this on my table. So y'all know, my subscribers know that something going on here. And I don't want to hold y'all, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Is it somebody that is going to be persecuted in this day and time over a religious belief and or the practice of high priestess or shaman work or religious standpoint? Okay. Expressing or showing their wisdom. Y'all want me to do a mentor class? Okay. But if y'all think about it, okay, email me with the information. The beautiful feathers. Some of y'all may need to get some tribal feathers. Maybe you need to go and buy you an owl feather. Okay. They have them at the crystal stores. Okay. Yes, the feathers are guides and angels too, but it's a lot of them here on the table today. It's a lot of them. They're everywhere. And I'm kind of moving too fast to really break down, okay, like what is all this coming out and why? I'm not quite sure, but it's a lot of, yes, use the feathers for shaman healing. You always finding them? Okay. Look, more feathers again. So, if what you needed to tune in today is about feathers, figure out what it is meant for you. Okay. She got some more feathers hanging off her shirt, or coming off her shirt, because she's coming from her angel wings. Hey, okay. Tribal again here. More tribal. This also could be what I'm hearing. Conforming from what you used to be in past life. Okay. All of this healing, tribal, Native American, whether you feel like it's in your blood or ancestry or not. Conforming into persecution of this world today, that don't really believe that this was real or that this really worked, okay, in past life or 500 or 1,000 years ago. Yes, okay, that people want you to be more. You see how she's in a robe? That's very different than this. So this is what you used to be, but this is how they want to conform you now, is to be more conservative with your intuition, okay, to not really express or to fully put the work of your wisdom and your past spiritual ways. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? So that could be a person, a boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody in your life, okay, where that maybe they don't know what you do or what you want to do. Some of y'all are wanting to get into this again with more feathers, but you're scared too, okay, because you're not really understanding your awareness. You've already mastered this a long time ago. That's why you're protected. So your angels, your ancestors, there's a lot of ancestors here today, okay, they're waiting on you to be assertive and to get into this, to be who you are, okay, but you feel that it's an illusion. It's not an illusion. It's your makeup. So whatever you need to do for this medicine man, medicine woman, your ancestors are here. Some of you may need to do an ancestry DNA kit, just like I did. Okay. Mine was Sequat too. Who is that? LK? Yep. I guess, you know what? Maybe this is what my kit, when it comes back, is going to tell me. Okay. So I'm going to bookmark this reading. And I say, when I get my paper back, okay, I'm saying that I feel that this is coming from my ancestry too. You know, all the messages are not meant for y'all. They for me too. And that my family, or where I get this, you know, based on how I read now, it comes from this. So I could be the new version of this era, not worried about persecution, but they had to worry about persecution back then. It don't matter which lifetime, because she's dressed like that, right? But this is tribal. So several different lifetimes through my lineage, through your heritage. This is why you are who you are, okay? And don't let anybody persecute you or stop you because this is in your blood. This is who you are. This is what makes up in your DNA. But if you put a little bit more action and effort into finding it out, practicing it, making products or anything like that. Some of you could be drawing this, making art, creating beads, necklaces, headgear, makeup, clothing. Yes, your ancestors is trying to tell you something. This sounds like the movie of Color Purple. But it's something here though. So if you find a feather, then you know your ancestors talking to you, right? All right. All right. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.